Fly Corp, How to Play. So this is the game Fly Corp, and the way you play is you have cities and you have to make routes between cities. You have to pay to open a route, and you make routes by dragging from one city to the next. The plane will depart from the city you started at, which is important because you're going to need to know that later. And every route has a different cost depending on the distance of the route. When the plane lands, you receive the compensation for the passengers that land. So what's happening right now is the planes are transporting these passengers. These are the routes. This is the number of passengers to that city. This is the total capacity for that city, which can be upgraded. You can see here what the routes are. So we've got destinations, and these are routes that are direct routes. And this is a route right here. You can add an additional plane to a route. You can upgrade a plane, which will make it either faster or have a higher capacity. And you can sell things. You do lose money when you sell. You don't get 100% of your money back. What we're going to do is we're going to open up Switzerland. So that's the map. And Switzerland is down here. And when I have enough money, what I will do, it starts at 300. When I have 300, I will open up Switzerland. You want to connect, obviously, as many cities as possible. And it's not an airline simulation. It's a logic game using airplanes as and routes and cities as part of the logic. So this is one of the scenarios, one of the events that opens up. It says here that someone demands $209. And what I could do is I could either pay the $209 or I could fight it. So it'll tell us what happened later. So, okay, so we don't have to pay anything. So now if you got a passenger in Hamburg and he wants to get to Munich, he has to fly through all of these airports to get there. And you are going to be earning as people land. Now we have, we don't have enough to open up Switzerland. It starts at 300. But when I get to 300, I'm going to open up Switzerland. And then I'm going to make a connecting route. I'll have to wait till it gets up to 79. So basically what happened is in Berlin, the capacity was at the maximum. And the way the game is if you're over capacity, the game ends. So you have to either upgrade it or you have to have flights depart. And what I did was I upgraded it. So I'm going to make this connection over here. Once I get up to 79. And then I'm going to make this connection over here. The green means that it's at the lower capacity, and red means it's at high capacity. So when you get to red, you run into problems with the game possibly ending. So over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade the plane. It's going to make it faster, and it's going to allow more passengers. This is the current number of passengers. This is the level over here. The other, he's going to depart, so I don't have to upgrade, but I don't have the money to upgrade anyway. The other thing we can do is we could buy a new plane. So what it's going to do is it's going to fly a second plane on the route. I didn't have the money to perform the upgrade. I'll have it now. There it is. So now I don't have to worry about it. Hamburg has to go through Berlin to get to the rest of the country, so I want to make another option. Keep in mind, if I connect Hamburg to Dusseldorf, they don't get here any faster. But because Berlin to Frankfurt and Dusseldorf to Frankfurt is about the same amount of time. But it offsets the traffic that's going from Hamburg through Berlin to Frankfurt to Dusseldorf. So it shifts people over, which means that it changes your capacity. I don't have the money to do the upgrade over here, but I guess I have no choice. So that's the basics of the game. This is the map, and I believe there's a cap. After you get over 500 cities, you get like 5 cities per country. There are people who have played and either unlocked every country or gotten hundreds of cities. I don't have the money to do this upgrade. So over here it says goal Austria. That means within 3 minutes I have to open up Austria. Now over here, either reduce your ticket prices or have a reduction in passengers. Either way, you're going to lose. So here we got a new city that opened up, and I'm going to pay 50 for the route. And I could make another connection through here also if I wanted to. A person, I don't know how many airports they'll go through, but it's possible that if it says the guy wants to go to Bern, he has to go through all these airports to get there. So it helps to have flights going across, direct flights. So what I'm going to do is I am going to hopefully have enough money to open up Austria. Nope. We'll see if I have enough money. If I don't get up to 321 within 2 minutes, then I'm going to lose the game. There's no expenses in the game. You don't lose money through normal gameplay. You earn money, $1 per passenger that lands. The only loss is if you sell something. Like I could take this, I could sell the route for $217. Actually, that's weird. I guess when you sell the route, it also sells the planes. But over here, you see if I sell the plane, it's 100. So I'm going to open up Austria, connect Vienna to Munich. Game is very well done. I really like it. Over here, you can view the event that is occurring, which is half-price tickets for another 3 minutes. You don't have to unlock, like it says over here, gold Czech Republic. I can unlock Belgium if I want. So I'm going to, Frankfurt's a pretty big city. I'm going to connect it to Frankfurt. You probably want to connect Berlin with Vienna. And you want to avoid going for these small countries like Luxembourg because they don't have a lot of cities. And you really want to unlock something that has a lot of cities in it. So I'm going to unlock Poland. You not only do you have to unlock, but you also have to have the money to make the route. And in some cases, it's going to be expensive because it's going international, and you got to pay more because of that distance you got to go across. So we got to get the 367. I need the 367 to unlock Czech Republic. I'm sure I'll get it. And I want to make this connection over here, which is going to cost me, oh, come on. It's going to cost me 90 to make this connection over here. and hopefully Czech Republic will open up. If your planes are red, it's okay. You don't want the cities to be red. A red plane means it's the maximum capacity. It just means that the passengers will have to wait until the plane returns from its round trip before the passengers will get on the plane. Probably want to go to Berlin. The reason why is because Berlin has a lot of traffic going through it, and Frankfurt has a lot of traffic going through it. So it's better to connect like this. You don't want to connect down to Vienna, for example, because there's just fewer people over. This city is going to have all these people coming through it, including the Berlin traffic will come around through here. I'd rather connect from Berlin to Prague and then from Prague to here. When the game gets going, you start making money a lot faster. This plane is going a long distance. It really needs to go faster, so I will pay for the upgrade. When you land a plane, the city becomes more red. When it departs, it becomes more green. So you want to have a lot of departing planes. You know, you click on the route and you can add another plane to depart. When you build your routes, you want to, like if I connect from Munich to Prague, it means that the planes are going to start in Munich. So if I make this connection right now, the plane takes off from Munich. When you buy a new plane, it probably will also come from Munich. So what you could do is you could connect Lodz to Berlin and then sell this route, but you really don't save any money doing that. But I'm just saying you could do it. There might be a scenario where you need to do it. So you notice that I clicked on Denmark and it went to Denmark. I'm going to open up France. This is a game demo. I am playing the demo. And these are the high scores. But that's the basics of how you play the game. If you don't own the game, you can check to see if you can get the free demo. The game is $11. I think it's a great game, and I highly recommend it. I really love playing it. I probably played 20 games now. And you can go to my forum at cheapbooks.cc. On my forum, there is a section called Logic Games where you will find this game. And you can go to video-game-news.com, which has videos about playing video games. And I also own cheapbooks.com, which is a website that has listings for books and textbooks and where you can buy them. We don't sell the books. I don't sell the books. But you can see other companies that buy them or sell them. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.